What is the most popular pitch in MLW? Well, it depends on how you define it. Well, if you want to base it off what was the most common pitch to have in a pitcher's arsenal, that would be the riser. Out of the 31 pitchers that pitched in MLW this past year, 28 used a riser. And the ones that didn't were secondary pitchers, people that may have only pitched one game. But if you want to go by volume, then that's a completely different question, because a riser was only the fourth most thrown pitch by volume this past year in MLW. So maybe a better question to ask is, what pitches were thrown the most in MLW this past year? No shock then that the third most used pitch this past year at MLW was a slider with 14.3%. It's no surprise that the slider is here. It has recently gained popularity again in MLW, but it is one of those pitches that everybody learns when they're first playing wiffle ball. And because of that, it becomes the zone or get batters off balance. People that used it to perfection this year was a guy like Jimmy Norp, someone who uses a slider in their arsenal. Also, Caden Erm was really big on using a slider this year. Have the side arm drop. This pitch is another really big heavy hitter in MLW. It's one of those pitches that gets guys off guard, and in that sidearm 3/4 slot, you're able to throw a bunch of different pitches out of it. So it comes as a great mix-up pitch that guys used very well this year. For instance, Dallas Allen, Ryan Cratched, others really relied on this pitch to be a mix-up. Or you can do like Trey Flood does and use it as their main pitch in their arsenal, one of the most common pitches that they use to get hitters off balance. And our last pitch, with a whopping 25% pitch, 1 in every 4, it is of course the screwball drop. Man, these were utilized by the best pitchers in the league to get guys out, to strike them out, to be able to get them to ground out into horrible positions. This left to right movement really gets guys off balance, and you can see how effective it is, as the most popular and best pitches in MLW this year were screwballs. If you take a look at pitchers that utilize screwballs the most, Ryan Crash, Dallas Allen, Sawyer Bien, and you take a look at their postseason and regular season ERA, in the regular season, they were in the top 5 for ERA, using this pitch as one of their main pitches. And in the postseason, if you take a look at Ryan Cratched and Dallas Allen, again, they were in the top 4 for ERA with posting a .72 for Dallas Allen and Ryan Cratched. So if you're looking for a new pitch developed this offseason, consider the screwball.